Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Fractal Bitcoin. How you doing? I'm Chris. This is your daily Bitcoin news video. Let's get right to it. This is the quick price update. Right now the price is right around $43,000. Pretty much the same as yesterday. It's been fluctuating down into the 42s and up into 43.5 and everything, but basically we're holding the support above 42,000. That's the important thing about the price chart. And of course, we're in our long-term bull run. We're going to have fluctuation, but we're in good shape. It's good times, for sure, good times. So this is a video that I have to show you of Michael Saylor speaking facts and wisdom.
So you've made the most compelling case I've ever heard for the need for something like Bitcoin. So you're saying, just to make sure that everyone's following this, the whole point of Bitcoin is to escape the inflation vortex that has consumed all these previous empires.
The point of Bitcoin is to fix the money. And money is energy, and energy is life. And if I keep sucking the energy out of the economy, I'm sucking the oxygen out of your system. Either, under the best case, you perform poorly. Under the worst case, I suffocate you to death or freeze you to death. That's the problem. That's why empires collapse. That's why economies collapse. And the problem, it's not just a problem for an individual. It's not just a problem for a family. It's a problem for every institution. It's a problem for every company. It's a problem for every city, every municipality, every government, every civilization.
Yeah, so, I mean, you can't really say it better than that, right? I mean, he really breaks it down. Bitcoin is life, it's energy. And when the government uses their fiat currency to suck the value and the energy out of the people decline, their families, everything declines. And so Bitcoin fixes all that. So, I mean, this is such profound stuff. I'm really moved by this kind of discussion, right? This is real talk. This is, it's a money problem. That's what he said, right? I think most of us are still caught up in politics and social issues, and we're not focused on the money. We're being taken advantage of with the money while we're busy fighting about not stupid stuff, but less important stuff, right? All right, let's go here. This is an interesting scenario. How hyperbitcoinization will play out. There's a word for you. Hyperbitcoinization. Number one, rich people will lose trust in the Fed, bonds, real estate, gold, and the US dollar. Number two, they'll find out what Bitcoin is and get FOMO. Of course, that's fear of missing out. They're going to FOMO in. They'll buy the remaining 2 million Bitcoins on exchanges. Normies will also sell their coins for high prices to them, thinking they can just buy back cheaper later. Central banks will print fiat to buy it, which will create hyperinflation. Number five, after USD gets hyperinflation, debt will be worthless. Many businesses will go broke. The world will clean out everything that is not profitable. We'll start from clean sheets with Satoshis as the new currency. These steps can last for months or up to 3 years. Don't sell your coins to them. I love how he finishes that. So, I mean, look, this is just one scenario, but I mean, come on. This is how it's looking. This is how it looks like it's going to play out. Moving on, Ripple co-founder confirms $112.5 million XRP hack. Now, I'm not bringing this up to talk about XRP. I'm bringing it up to talk about security of your Bitcoin, right? When you don't self-custody your Bitcoin, when you leave it somewhere else on an exchange or anywhere else, problems can happen. People can access it, right? Hacks, whatever. That's why, again, I'm taking this opportunity to remind you, when you buy Bitcoin, store it on your own custodial wallet. That way, no one can ever hack it. If it's on your wallet, they can't hack it. So your friendly periodic reminder to do that, right? Okay, just in, FTX claims during court hearing that they expect to pay all crypto customers in full amid bankruptcy liquidations, but note they are paying at the prices of November 2022 when Bitcoin was under $17,000. So again, all the people who left their money on the exchange, on FTX, it's gone, and they're hoping to get it back, but they're not going to get all of it back. So again, self-custody your Bitcoin. It's no joke. It really isn't. And it's not hard to do. Okay, and the more breaking news, we break a lot of news here on Fractal Bitcoin. By the way, if you're not subscribed or following the channel, please do. Breaking, New York Community Bank falls about 40% after earnings. This is the bank that acquired the collapsed Signature Bank. Okay, so here you have a bank that acquired another collapsed bank. And is this bank crisis number 2? We don't know. But this is the problem. Are you in control of this? No. Am I in control? No. Who's in control of this? They are. The people who are doing all the shenanigans with the fiat currency, they're playing games, and they don't care that the destruction they cause because they could just print more money and they can bail out the bank. You know, banks have these days, in the US at least, banks have no fear of failure. Why would they fear failing? They'll just get bailed out by the bank, right? All right, let's move on. Breaking, Saudi Arabia officially joins BRICS. Yeah, these are the countries that are forming a coalition to not use the US dollar as their global reserve currency. And now Saudi Arabia is joining them, and many other countries have too. And of course, BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. But now you can add Saudi Arabia and lots of others. So yeah, the US dollar, it ain't looking strong. It ain't looking good for the future. And you know what else is not looking good for the future is these authoritarian psychos want to make climate change a big deal. Climate change is the biggest scam in the world, by the way. They're trying to use it as an excuse to print more money, and then they're going to blame, when inflation gets out of control, they're going to blame climate change. We know this is going to happen. Now, on the face of it, that's completely ridiculous. Climate change has nothing to do with inflation, literally. But they're going to make it that way. They're going to blame the inflation on anything and everything. And I would play this video, but this will make you throw up in your mouth and all over the dashboard of your car if you're driving. But yeah, what the central banks are doing is so criminal and evil. Yeah, don't fall for it. The government sells fear so they can become your savior, right? Look at this. That's what the government does. They sell fear so they create catastrophes or crises so they can step in and solve them. And when they solve them, they take away more and more of your liberties and freedoms and everything. Don't fall for it, as Efrat Fenigson here says, right? Don't fall for it. And while we were sleeping, did you know what happened while we were sleeping? The European Commission has been creating a report in which they plan to label Bitcoin environmentally harmful, a threat to the EU energy security, and a haven for financial criminals, paving the way for 2025 de facto EU bans on Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining. Yeah, they're just looking to ban Bitcoin because they're scared of it, and that's it. So yeah, that's what happened while you were sleeping. So now to the important news. They're remaking the movie Roadhouse. And we don't know if it's going to be any good. I think it's coming out in March. And I saw Jack Spirko tweet about it, and he said it doesn't look bad, but we shall see, right? And don't forget this Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, I am gathering a bunch of seriously geeked up Bitcoin savages onto this channel, and we're going to do a live stream for an hour called the Bitcoin Panel. We're going to discuss a lot of different things. So make sure you bookmark it, and you're going to be able to watch on this channel, Fractal Bitcoin. This is our website, fractalbitcoin.com. Click on the link on the top here. It says join our locals community. You come over to our locals community here. You can hang out, chat, and this is where we all interact and have fun and help each other learn about Bitcoin. So look, I appreciate you watching and listening. Thanks to everybody who's listening to the audio podcast. And don't forget to subscribe and follow and like the video and all that stuff. It really helps. I appreciate you, and definitely comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. All right, bye.